Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction / review, and we are back live from the studio. Yo, hopefully you guys are having an awesome week. On this week's album reaction is an artist that I recently rediscovered after many years, and just was like, Jack, how did you forget how incredible this artist was? Labrinth. Now, Labrinth first came onto the scene for me with the phenomenal song Earthquake, which was a massive hit here in Australia, featuring Tiny Temper. Man, that song and the nostalgia that hits me when I hear that.
Labrinth, come in.
Just like incredible. And as I've gotten older, I've really enjoyed electronic sounds and synths and those kind of components of tracks like that. So I've gone, wow, okay, this song is actually instrumentally quite rich. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, when I go back to it, it is great. And then Beneath You're Beautiful, featuring Emily Sanders. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Beneath You're Beautiful is great. Jealous, just phenomenal as well. I noticed he didn't really make a lot of music from a mainstream side, at least. I didn't hear him commercially on the radio much from there. It looks like he released he's done the albums for both Euphoria Season 1 and Season 2. So he's done the score for them. So he's been kind of in the scene. I haven't actually seen Euphoria myself. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But having Labrinth on doing the score, that's a tick of approval already for me. I'm pretty excited to hear this. He's released a new album called Ends and Begins. Now, the reason I've gotten back into this Labrinth fandom is I was watching his the live stream of his Coachella set, which was unreal. He had like this triangle and he was standing on the top of the triangle, and as the triangle progressed down different layers, you had like kind of like people with like stringed instruments, then you had like a choir or a gospel on another stage of the triangle. Really awesome stage design. But he brought out Bille Eilish for a new song they had together, Never Felt So Alone. And boy, oh boy, that is a track. It is one of my favorite tracks I've heard this year. We will hear it again on this album. Yeah, if you'd forgotten like Labrinth like I had, like hopefully this is a great reminder. Like, this guy can sing.
I got hit by a truck, and it drove off and left me here for dead.
Yeah.
In my field,
That's beautiful, isn't it?
way up in the clouds somewhere now.
Labrinth, man.
Now you got me lost in emotion.
I wonder who this is. I'm getting goosebumps, man.
I'm in my field.
Labrinth, come in, man. Labrinth, come in, man. Wow, what an intro track, man. Just, again, really electronic sounds. But what I love about Labrinth's voice is got such a presence on these tracks. It just cuts through the mix just beautifully, man. I'm not sure who the female artist that came on the track was, but she sounded fantastic as well. Really beautiful lyricism. I'm in my feels now. It's almost like someone that had kind of been reawakened by these feelings that they hadn't felt in quite some time, and kind of in shock by it all. Just a really kind of beautiful message there as well. Just that sounds, man, like the way the placement of the electronic, like just tracks, is really kind of random. If you listen, it's just little, they almost kind of act as little ad libs, almost just like little bing, ding, ding here and there. But oh man, just a really beautiful track. And just as soon as that beat comes in, it just has a lot of weight to it. And you kind of just close your eyes and you are literally flying. It's not like you're floating, but you are flying. Okay.
9mm strap with that heat.
Hey.
Vampire slayer stakes on me. bow and arrow, call me Chief Cherokee. I go animal to keep you next to me. When you lay me down in some supernatural way, and you take my body to the Himalayan sea. I'll kill for a little drop of your good love. I'll rob and steal stars to keep it lit up in your world. The alphabet that need only you and I is 'cause
His high range is really nice. Got a bit of raspiness to it, so it just sounds a bit imperfect, and I think that's what just kind of gives that real vulnerable sound.
when you lay me down in some supernatural way, and you take my body to the Himalayan sea.
Oh, nice.
I'll kill for a little drop of your good love.
I like this vocal effect he has. Nice layering there. I love that synth, like that beat. I think it was almost like a preset maybe on a synth that's kind of acted as the beat, like that. That was really good. Kind of drove the song a bit. I liked how in the chorus he kind of had that much more affected voice, so he put a little bit more effects on his voice, almost kind of robotic sounding. And then then you had that high range that he went to in the chorus as well. I think I liked the first track a little bit better than that one, but in saying that, I liked this one, that I'll kill for your love, the kind of animal references.
Lately, I feel like my mission is completed.
Got a bit of Daniel Caesar, this one.
Eyes and crossing T's, yeah.
Well, he's kind of flowing.
I was always looking, now I look no more. Love was always cooking through a still plate of dough. Now I'm in the kitchen sipping love you sauce. I'm having a dish I never had before. Everything I require. Now I feel like the richest man in the world, but it ain't money putting gold into my hand. Baby, don't you know it's you? It gives me everything. Listen, let me tell you all a little secret. Always thought love was some kind of weakness. It gives me everything.
A pretty simple song. Like, it's simple in the sounds there. They were much more long-winded sounds to kind of give that almost isolation feel to it. Pretty beautiful lyricism though, almost like someone realizing that love isn't a weakness, and they're kind of seeing the fruition and the fruits of kind of falling into like love and enjoying that feeling and not being scared of it and running towards it in this case. And it's been pretty beautiful so far. That one there, his voice again, it just cuts the mix really nicely. I think Labrinth has a way of making sure the sounds that are around him kind of give a bit of quirkiness to the whole setup of the sound. So these sounds, they are a little bit strange, like they're quirky, they're kind of, yes, I don't know what else to explain them as, but they're still very warm and rich.
My candlelight burning up like Palo Santo through the night. Don't let go. You could be my saving grace. Like a charm round my neck, like a prayer to protect.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Like something's in the air. Oh, I feel you covering all of them. I feel you covering all of them.
There's the track. This one's the track right now.
Now I feel safe under your protection. Your
Thirst, man, just strips it back a little.
love is God, baby. Love is God, baby. Feel the whole universe in your arms, baby. Yeah. And I'm about to go space, so don't let go. You know you're my saving grace. Like a charm round my neck, like a prayer to protect. Feels like something's in the air, and it's watching all my steps.
Great
I feel
voice
you
control.
covering all of them. I feel you covering all of them.
Man, that song was fun as. What I loved about that song was the beat was just like, it just straight away, it hooked you. Well, it hooked me at least. It just instantly had its just claws. And basically, when his voice came in, how he was flowing over it was really nice. And that chorus, it just exploded. The beat just expanded. More sounds came flying in from everywhere. And I just think that the electronic sounds that he makes and produces for his tracks are really rich, and they really highlight the energy that's on the song. Just fun album, man. It's nice and quick. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying these sounds, man. It's a bit eerie, this one. And uncertain.
Fuck.
Wow, interesting. It's like an interlude of sorts. I'm not sure what the message behind that one was. He was whispering, "I love you too. I love you too." And after he started singing, well, after that patch where he started saying that, the instrumental got a little bit more fluffy, but kind of was a bit comical too. I'm not sure what the message behind that one was, but yeah, I really just focused on the sounds there, and there were some really unsettling sounds. I think it's a credit to an artist when they can make sounds that kind of, I don't know, instantly put you to a state. And I think that one at early stages kind of uncertain, kind of anxious, kind of like what is happening.
100 miles an hour thinking of you.
Let's transition. Okay.
100 miles an hour with my heart racing on a thought. Thinking of you. Thinking of you. Thinking of you. 24, 365 from the dawn till midnight. Tornadoes, hurricanes, gonna know the way you go.
I like the way he's flowing on this verse.
Got me feeling like I'm losing it. Cause I'm on you like a light with no off switch. 100 miles an hour thinking of you. And around we 100 miles an hour with my heart racing on a thought. No red light.
Notice something really cool that Labrinth does is he often uses his voice as an instrument. So basically he'll harmonize or make some noises, do some ad libs, and then he'll add like an effect to it. And it almost sounds like a guitar or a synth, but it is clearly his voice, but it kind of gives off that more instrumental sound to it, which is pretty cool. I liked how that song didn't try to do too much with itself. It was quite reserved, and the way he flowed over that beat kind of kept me engaged. Like most of the other Labrinth songs, his ad-libs are really effective as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying hearing Labrinth in a full-length project scale before. I've never done that before. I've usually just heard his singles. So it's cool to actually hear song to song to song. Bit of a message, bit of a theme, love, those feelings of accepting love, the uncertainties that come with love. Now, this track, Never Felt So Alone, I talked about it a little bit earlier. I love this song. I really love it. I think it captures Labrinth's sound so well and also incorporates Bille Eilish's sound in a really meaningful manner. The instrumentation kind of comes in and out of this song. It's beautiful. Listen to the space that surrounds Labrinth's voice on the verses, the little ad-libs he does. And just listen to the instrumentation. It's very, very beautiful. A bit quirky, a bit dark, but just a beautiful track.
I never felt so alone, felt so alone, I know.
Now just listen to this verse. Listen to the space.
In the whip, thinking, what if you and this never existed? All I never is all this many shit without you in the day. I'm gone somewhere in the dark. All I never, and I think, what if we weren't riding down together? The whole world would fall apart.
Beautiful song, man. Listen to this.
I could never be more alone than when I ain't got you here.
Hell yeah, man. Fantastic track. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. I love that song, man.
There is no earth left here today.
Okay.
Laying at the bottom of the pit. But you know the stones they don't bleed. You know the zombies, they don't breathe. And you know that you and me are concrete. Nothing else that we need. So what can they take from us when we're already living on ground zero? The only way is up. The only way is up.
Oh man, he's singing this one. How's that off-key piano?
The only way is up.
Out of tune piano?
Rock bottom. We'll scratch our way back to the surface.
That is a great beat.
Standing on top of the world soon enough.
Oh, I can't read it. It's so good. I can't read it.
Guns blazing, rocket launcher. Put all the heartbreakers to shame. When we light them up, 'cause you know the stones don't bleed. You know the zombies, they don't need to breathe. And you know that you and me are concrete. Nothing there.
Great ad-libs there. Nice.
What can they take from us when we're already living on ground zero, right below basement?
Nice.
The only
the energy on that song, the way he belted that chorus was a huge celebration. You know, the only way is up after a heartbreak when you lose someone. Man, that's just a celebration, that one. Real empowering. I love how a couple of Labrinth songs, they have this beautiful outro where it just kind of celebrates the beat, and it kind of, the song just doesn't cut off when he stops singing. It just extends and celebrates the message for another 30 seconds. But it's just, by then you've kind of basked in the messaging and the themes of the song, and now you can just celebrate the outro.
For anybody else, they don't know what we've been through. Fuck what they say, they ain't really got nothing good to say anyway. Anytime, any place, fuck the two of us in the floor. They don't want beef, they don't want nails teeth, they don't want knuckles. No, yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy, crazy enough to say I'm crazy enough to swear I'll die for you. This the power couple. It's the power couple. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm crazy, crazy enough to say I'm crazy enough to shed my blood for you. My ride or die chick, don't know who they're fucking with. It's the power couple. It's the power couple.
I think this song works best in a album sense. I think you could listen to it in a single form for sure, but I think in context of the album, that song has a lot of weight. Like I said at the start of the reaction, like if you go into this project and you just listen and you just close your eyes, you hear all the unique sounds, and there's so much like unique placement of these tracks and how close they are to your ear, how far away they seem. Such a credit to Labrinth and his producing team and the way they've mastered these tracks and produced them.
Longing for arms, around my shoulders. You light me up.
I feel like the beat's gonna explode at some point in this track. Just waiting. Damn. That was Ends and Begins by Labrinth. 29 minutes. Pretty short, pretty concise project, which is really cool because I think thematically it's kind of very to the point. I'm not sure if the love that he talks about in Ends and Begins, the final track on the album, I'm not sure if that love is still the same one that he had at the start. A really fun project with some really warm sounds. His voice there, I think he's got such a strong voice and so just charismatic and rich and beautiful. I love it. I really do love it. And it's easy to get captivated by him and the soundscapes that he creates on these songs. He stands out, and I think he's very underrated, to be honest. I think this guy should be absolutely huge. And I think this is what mainstream pop needs to hear more of. Labrinth is a star. His producing team is a star because, yeah, that was a really fantastic project and a lot of great sounds, great songs, great messaging. Yeah, awesome. I think my favorite tracks off the album, I love the intro track, The Feels. I loved Covering. 100 Miles an Hour was good. Never Felt So Alone, of course. Only Way Is Up and Ends and Begins were my favorite tracks. But let me know what you guys think. have you heard this project? What did you think of it? Have you seen Labrinth live? I've heard that he doesn't perform live too much. That's why his Coachella set was such a big deal. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that reaction. And if you enjoyed this video, I want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button and join the community. We do a bunch of different genres on the channel. Yeah, this was Ends and Begins by Labrinth. Take care, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.
My candlelight burning up like Palo Santo.